After the celebration, the joyful sounds of music and laughter slowly faded into the night. The guests returned to their homes, grateful for the unexpected blessing. The disciples, still amazed by what they had witnessed, stayed close to Jesus, their faith deepening. The news of the miracle spread beyond the wedding. In nearby towns and villages, people began to speak of Jesus. They wondered, "Who is this man with power over nature?" As dawn broke, whispers spread through Cana. People spoke of a man who turned water into wine. Curiosity grew. Some doubted, others believed. But all agreed something divine had occurred. His disciples, who had followed him with hope, now looked at him with newfound faith. This was no ordinary teacher. This was the Messiah. The news of the miracle began to spread quietly among the guests. Whispers of wonder turned into voices of praise. Jesus remained calm and humble as the miracle quietly touched hearts. His first sign had begun not with spectacle, but with quiet glory. As the wedding celebration continued, Jesus' disciples witnessed this incredible miracle, strengthening their faith in him. This miracle was not just about wine, but about Jesus revealing his divine power and compassion for people. His disciples witnessed this miracle and began to truly understand who he was. This event marked the beginning of many miracles Jesus would perform throughout his ministry. His disciples witnessed his power and began to truly understand his divine mission. At the wedding, when the wine ran out, Jesus performed his first miracle. He instructed the servants to fill the stone jars with water, which then miraculously turned into wine. When the master of the banquet tasted the wine, he was astonished by its rich flavor and quality. He called the bridegroom and praised him for saving the best wine for last, a sign of blessing and celebration. This miracle was Jesus' first public sign, revealing his divine power and glory to his disciples. His disciples began to believe in him more deeply, witnessing the power of faith through this wondrous act. At the wedding feast, Jesus calmly speaks to the guests, sharing words of wisdom and kindness. The atmosphere is warm and full of hope, with everyone dressed in traditional robes, celebrating the joyous occasion. The servants stood with the large jars now filled with wine, unsure of what had just happened. Silence filled the air, and all eyes were on Jesus. Then the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine. He was amazed. This was no ordinary wine, it was the finest he had ever tasted. He called the bridegroom and said, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then the poor wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." This, the first of his signs, Jesus did at Cana in Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. Word of the miracle began to spread beyond Cana. Whispers of a man who turned water into wine stirred curiosity and hope among the people. Among the people, hearts began to awaken. What they had witnessed was more than a sign. It was a glimpse of divine glory. Whispers spread through Cana. The miracle performed by Jesus marked the beginning of something extraordinary. His glory revealed, and faith ignited. The disciples looked at Jesus in awe. What they had just witnessed was no illusion. Their hearts began to fill with unwavering belief. Word spread quickly throughout the village about Jesus' miracle. People gathered, hoping to witness his divine power themselves. Jesus' kindness and miracles touched many hearts, inspiring faith and hope across the region. As Jesus continued his journey, news of his miracles spread far and wide, drawing crowds eager to witness his teachings. The people marveled at his wisdom and compassion, their faith growing stronger with every story and miracle they heard. As the sun set over the hills, Jesus prepared to continue his journey, knowing many more miracles awaited to inspire and heal. His message of love and hope spread from village to village, touching the hearts of all who listened with faith. Many began to believe in his teachings, finding comfort and strength in his words amid their daily struggles. Despite growing opposition, Jesus continued to spread his message of love and compassion, touching many hearts. His teachings inspired hope and faith, transforming lives and bringing people closer to God's grace. His miracles showed the power of divine love, healing the sick and comforting the broken-hearted. He taught us to love one another and to have faith, showing a path to eternal hope and salvation. Stay tuned for the next part of this miraculous story. The journey continues.